It's Bezzina, and I'm planning on taking you through a quick whole body workout here on the beach. It's going to make you feel like you've been moved in all different directions. So when you're ready, join me on your mat. We're going to start with a little abdominal work. So rolling down, let's take a moment just with your head on the floor. Let your legs be heavy into the ground. Breathe into the sides of the body. And exhale as you just let yourself drop down into the ground, or maybe even into the sand. We'll float our legs up into tabletop and come up into a chest lift for my favorite of the ab series, double leg stretch. So let's breathe in and reach out. Exhale and scoop the body in. You might be as lucky as me to feel that sun shining towards you. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, scoop it in. 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, reach. And exhale to scoop it in. Take your hands under the thighs and roll forward to find yourself into a seated position. We'll scoot our hips back, straighten the legs, and reach the arms long out to the side, spiraling the arms. Breathing out as you dive forward and twist the body, really reaching through the back arm, inhaling as you come up and exhaling as you twist to the other side. Let's do another 4 to each side, just finding that flow from one side to the other. Inhale and exhale. That long curve starting from the crown of the head and making its way all through to the base of the spine at the sacrum. Feel how the breath in fills the body, and then the exhale really helps you find that deep dive. And we'll do one more. And final one to the other side. Bringing it up to upright. Laying the hands down. We're going to go for a little inversion here. So once you have your feet together, we're just going to roll the spine down, making our way back to the mat with the head nice and heavy on the floor, lots of space across the collarbones. We'll float both legs up into the air and take ourselves over into a roll over. Once we've found that position, take the hands to the back of the body, allow the pelvis to find its support from the hands, and we're going to split the legs into the scissor. Really thinking about that opposition between the 2 legs, keeping the legs active by straightening the knees, using the arms, and feeling that lift through the upper part of the breastbone. 1 more of these to each leg, and then pausing here as you bend the left knee, pulling it towards your buttock, and cycle the legs through for the bicycle. Feels really beautiful to open the hips and to find that opposition between the 2 legs. Pause here and reverse, switching the legs through space. Really enjoying that opportunity to open up the hips. Final one, bringing both legs together and returning to your rollover, pressing your arms to the ground and rolling your spine back down to the ground, hugging the knees to the chest. We're going to come up into our seated position, same as we did before, taking the backs of the thighs and rolling up. But from here, let's come onto our all fours position with the hands directly beneath the shoulders and the knees directly beneath the hips. We'll slide the left hand and right leg away, find that sense of reach, and then bring it in. And we already opened up the front of the hips with our scissors and bicycle. So this is going to be quite familiar. So take that time to think about the way your hands connect to the ground. This time when the left hand is reaching out, we're going to leave it there, float it out to the side and thread the arms through, keeping the right leg strong. Inhale as you reach out to the side. Exhale as you thread that needle. Inhale to open. Exhale to twist. Let's do 1 more, delaying the bend of the supporting elbow as long as you can to ensure that the movement's coming from your rib cage. Let's change sides, sliding that right leg and arm out, and from here taking the arm out to the side and twisting the body through, opening it up, Thinking about that floating leg as though it's some kind of anchor to the far side of the room where you're doing this workout, or wherever the environment is that you're working out today. Reaching the arm forward, bring the hands and feet back to the start position. Our final exercise is an extension exercise. We're going to float the legs out behind us into a plank and stay connected through the shoulders and hands as we come on down into some extension. Bring the hands right in under the shoulders. We're going to bend the knees and come up into some gentle thoracic extension. From here, hover the hands and then straighten the arms and legs away. We'll open the arms, close the arms. Now keeping the chest open, bend the elbows and place everything back down onto the ground. So from here again, we go into our extension, pulling the heels towards the buttocks, floating the hands. Stretching the limbs away, we open, we close, maintain the openness in the chest as we bend the elbows, bend the knees, and then lay everything back down to the ground. Let's do 2 more. So coming up into extension, pulling the heels to the buttocks, float the hands, reach the limbs away, open and close, bend the elbows and the knees, and then lay everything back down to the ground. Final one, coming up into our extension, float the hands, reach the limbs, open, close, pull the hands back in and bend the knees. And then we're going to place the hands down, straighten the legs, and come straight up into that gorgeous swan. From here, inhale, find that lift, and exhale, bend the elbows to come on down. Let's do 2 more, just like this, floating the body up, finding that space between all the ribs, the openness through the hips, and let the weight of the head fall back, and then bend the elbows, drawing yourself through the arm space you've created. One more time, rolling up, finding that lift, feeling that sunshine on the body. Take that breath in, and then exhale, go ahead and roll down. Let's push back into a little child's pose just for a moment, and take a seat on your mat. I hope that has made you feel like you've moved every part of your body with the same sort of energy and zest that I have. So if you'd like to do some more classes with me, join me at Pilates anytime to find some more.